Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mocha Drop. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, SY. Good morning, good morning. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Hey, Miss K, how you doing this morning? Let's Cause we're gonna get right into the things once y'all say y'all can hear me, honey. Uh-oh. All right. Thank you, Muckle Drop. You can hear me. Hey, Miss Alicia, what's going on? Hey, y'all. First of all, I hope you guys had a wonderful, 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 wonderful weekend. I did have a good weekend. It was a different weekend. Yesterday, so my bro runs a 360 photo booth. And so yesterday I was out doing it. It kind of wore me out. Got home, took me a good old nasty Sunday nap, like I had been to church, child. But I enjoyed it. It was fun. I needed to get out, running the 360 photo booth. It was fun. I enjoyed it. So uh I did have a good weekend. I did have a good weekend. Saturday, I just did some editing on some videos that I'm going to be releasing this week. So yeah, your boy just been working and busy and doing all of the things and working on the award show. So yeah, I was busy, but I do appreciate I do appreciate having the opportunity to run my brother's um 360 photo booth. Okay. I told him, I was like, book with me anytime, honey, because it was fun. It was so fun. Y'all, it was okay. This particular event was for the Saints. It was for the Saints. It was for pastor's birthday party. But it was so fun. The kids was cute and fun. They was running all around and stuff like that. It was fun. Anyway, so that's how my weekend went, child. So I hope y'all had a good weekend. Hey, Miss K Calloway, Lost Soul, Sweet Essence. What's up, y'all? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into everything because again, this is a quick chat because y'all know we'll be back. Now I know that the trial starts at or the jury gets in the room for the Diddy case. We'll go ahead and start with that. The jury gets in. Um, they get in the courtroom around 9:30 Eastern time, which is 8:30 for me. Unfortunately, y'all have an appointment this morning, so I probably won't be on until the afternoon, maybe. Um, Preferably, hopefully, a little bit before that. But I have a couple of things that I need to get done. But we gonna believe me, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there. Okay. So I've been, I spent all last week covering the trial. We're gonna spend this week covering the trial. I'm very interested in all of this Diddy stuff. So listen, I was going last week and I was listening to Mims on, it was either Friday or Saturday. I can't remember what day it was, but Mims did a live video and attorney Simone Redwine, she came up and she was explaining some stuff. So it's crazy to me because I had kept saying that the defense and the prosecution, in my opinion, wasn't proving the um, the RICO charge. But y'all, she gave some great insight. So I want you guys to go check out Mim's video. And if you go about halfway into the video, you'll hear some of the things that she said. Now, again, she's an attorney. I'm not saying that all attorneys, they know everything. You know what I'm saying? But it did give me a new perspective to look at it, as far as like the enterprise, because we were talking about how we didn't see the enterprise and um she kind of gave an example of what the enterprise looks like and what needs to be proven. So, in all actuality, y'all, up under the five Ricos, the Rico things for Rico, the government only Richard today, which is very interesting to me. Aubrey O'Day came out and said that she was not testifying, that the media saw her getting on a flight headed to New York, and I automatically assumed that it was the Diddy trial, but she was going to report a podcast. I still think something's up with that, though. I think something is up with that. I really think that girl was getting ready to testify. I do. I think she was getting ready to testify, and I think she either backed out, or I think that maybe the government decided to no longer, use her as a witness. But I believe she was going to testify. I do. I do. I think something fishy and weird with that. Now, what I will say is, though, I'm a little sad because I wanted to hear what she had to say. I know she has given us bits and pieces throughout the years, a lot more bits than pieces, but I still was definitely very interested in what Aubrey had to say. However, I don't know, something about that situation just seems like she was probably going to testify and then decided to change her mind or something of that sort. I don't know, but we'll find out a little bit more. Shout out to the Inner City Press for the tweets. Shout out to Pam Esquire. She's using her dollars, honey. $10 million. No, she's using she's using her dollars to pull up the transcript. So if you guys, she was live all weekend long. So if you guys want to catch up, you can always head to Pam Esquire, and you can definitely Pam the Law Intellect. I'm sorry, Pam Esquire, the Law Intellect. She has where she was reading the transcripts this weekend. All right. Hey, Ty. Hey, P and 2 Rounds. Hey, Sweet Vern. Golden Toast. What's up, y'all? Okay, so that's that about the Diddy trial. So we will be on a little bit later. Okay. How am I feeling today? I'm good. I'm good, baby. I'm good. All right. So let's go ahead and get into what I really want to get into, honey. I really want to get into this because this just made my heart smile, bro. This just really made my heart smile. Jamal. Jamal, 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 Jamal. Jamal has been showing out over there every week on American. I was about to say Sunday Best because he was also on Sunday Best as well. But every week this man has been on American Idol doing his big one. And bro, won American Idol last night. And it just really did something to my soul. So let me just give y'all a little bit of a backstory. So I am friends with a guy who is pretty much, well, he manages several people in the gospel industry. And a couple of years ago, I was probably say this was 2022. I think it had to be 2022, right? I met Jamal for the first time. We had an event down to my friend's house, and Jamal at the time was on Sunday Best. So it had to be 21, 22, somewhere up in there. Jamal at the time was on Sunday Best, and it was crazy because the show was airing at the time, and he was amazing then. He was amazing then. But last night, I know he made his girls proud. I know everyone is just proud of him. Like, y'all, he deserves to be celebrated. He deserves to be celebrated. And if you haven't been watching American Idol this season was about inspiration. Because I've seen a lot of people talk about, well, y'all should have just turned this into a gospel show if everybody gonna sing gospel music. The season was inspired by inspiration, which is why they had a lot of gospel artists coming to perform, such as CeCe Winans, Fantasia, And she's not a gospel artist, but she sing gospel music too. Um, Fantasia, Kirk Franklin. I believe there were a couple of other people on there, but this season was about inspiring. It was about inspiration. So therefore, that's the route that they went. I be hating when people just be so obtuse, honey. So obtuse. You do realize that every season for American Idol, there's a theme. You know that? Do the people in the back know that? And so this season was about inspiration. So I want to give him a huge shout out. I don't give a god dog about y'all coming in and out. Cause guess what? Guess what? Jamal won American Idol. But no, shout out to him. I really am super, super happy for him. Yeah, y'all show him some love. Show him some love because he did his big one. Every week did his big one. Show him some love. Show Jamal some love. I have a post that I'm gonna be posting on my community wall today. I am I don't know, y'all. When he won, I cried like I won. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just it was just dope to see. Okay, it was dope to see. Jamal is a really cool dude, really cool dude. But anyway, anyhow, um, I will be making a post in regards to his win as well. All right. Okay, so again, shout out to my brother Jamal. All right, next up, I want to say this. Prayers to now let's pray. Let's pray. We're praying for Joe Biden. All right, is um Joe Biden has let us know that he was diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer. Guys, please just set up a prayer of comfort, a prayer of comfort for his family, comfort for him as well during this time, because that's rough to hear. Any diagnosis like that is rough to hear. So prayers out to former President Joe Biden as he has made that announcement. I pray for a full recovery for him during this time, because that's sad. That's sad. But I definitely pray for those around him as well. Anyone who, hey, ham sandwich, Kate Calloway, I don't know if I spoke, but want to send prayers out to, and I always tell y'all this, caregivers need prayers too, because they get frustrated, they do a lot. They do a lot, and they deserve some prayers and love. Okay. While we are discussing this, prayers for St. Louis, y'all. Prayers for St. Louis, okay? Prayers for St. Louis. On my community wall, what I did do is whenever we have these disasters, because what you do have to remember is that this current administration that we do have in office right now is not allowing a lot of outside disaster funding or anything like that. So the only thing that we have is to literally help each other. That's it. That's really all that we have. This administration has done some deplorable things. And right now, the Red Cross and they're all available. But if we're going to keep it all the way real, we're going to keep it a buck. This administration has shown us that we as a community, as Black people, as just people in general, we have to stick together and rebuild. Because look at where we are. Look at where we are. I haven't heard. I think that orange man in office made one little old post. Now, see, what you can say about Sleepy Joe is Sleepy Joe will get his sleepy tail on a plane and go wherever the disaster is. This mug don't do that. Okay? The one that's in office right now, this deplorable Trumpisha, he don't do things like that. And see, you can talk about Sleepy Joe all you want, right? He used to get on that plane and go around. Same with Obama. Presidents should do that. if there's any disasters, any people who are being displaced from their homes, there are people who are not, they don't have anywhere to go. Hotels are booked. I mean, it's ridiculous. And again, the administration that we have causes funding and things to be limited. So what I did do was did some research and I provided some resources on my community wall. So if you are in St. Louis, please, please, please take heed to the resources that are provided on the community wall. See, this is what we need to be doing: building community, building things up. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that other stuff is bullshit to me. Like, I don't care. We need to be building each other up. I want to say shout out to the Pascal Show. I don't know if you guys watch him on YouTube, but shout out to him. He's in St. Louis. He actually lives in St. Louis, and um, he has been walking the streets for the last couple of days. I did see that they had people out yesterday with tents, waters. See, that's another thing, y'all. Your donation can go far. Your donation can go far wherever you decide to donate to. If you decide to take some water down there, I don't know. I don't know what you guys plan on doing, but what I will say is, if it ain't nothing but sharing the resources with somebody, make sure that you building up your community. Because when shit like this happen, y'all, we on our own now. And that's what we have to deal with this man being in office. So I wanted to say that again. I do know that the Red Cross, as of right now, is helping. There are a couple of other places. I don't know anyone like individually. Yeah, I don't know anyone individually who is looking for or who is taking donations or anything like that. But what I do know is I have seen the community come together and build, and that's what we need right now. Sunny is collecting donations for, okay, Sunny Minks from Love Mary Sunfield. Oh yeah, because she is in St. Louis. Okay, so y'all look up Sunny. And see how you may be able to help Sunny with some water. I'm definitely gonna send over a donation as well. I'm gonna definitely send over a donation. Yeah, I just right now, y'all, I just feel like we gotta wake up, bro. We really gotta wake up and understand what's going on. And this is why it's important for you guys to be in the know. I know a lot of people don't like politics. A lot of people don't like to hear politics, but unfortunately, y'all, I'm sorry. And this may not be the masses' decision or the thing that people think about. But the reason why you need to at least anybody telling you to turn on the news and listen to the news all day, anybody telling you that. But a lot of times we need to be in the know of certain things. I was so disappointed this weekend when I saw people saying, what's a plantation house? Why is why everybody celebrating the plantation house being burnt down? And I'm like, bro, y'all really have got to understand some of the things that are going on, and right now just really ain't the time to just sit back and be like, oh, okay, I can go on with my life without knowing about these certain things. No, you need to know. You absolutely need to know. If you're a working class citizen, if you vote, you do all of these things, you need to be in the know of what's going on. And I don't care if you tune into somebody once a week. You need to be in the know of what is going on. There's so much going on with the Department of Education. There's so much going on with the tariffs. There is so much going on that we really need to be rocking with. There is so much going on with literally Black history being dismantled. We're literally dealing with Black history being dismantled, and then you got slow people over here asking what's a plantation home. Why are people excited about the plantation home being burnt? And literally, our ancestors built that home. Our ancestors built that home, and they have the nerve to want to drag Black history or dismantle Black history, and we don't want to talk about it. What? What? Man, y'all, but baby, you better get it together. You better get it together. It's not a time to sit back and not pay attention to what's going on. And I think, and I'm saying this too, even about the Diddy case, because I think the Diddy case is these things have been going on so long that a lot of people are just really interested in Diddy, and I'm one of them. However, I am going to make time 2 times this week to do my show on DonDons Unfiltered about the political things that are going on that we need to have conversations about. They already don't want to teach Black history in the schools. They want to close and dismantle and take people out of museums. And y'all walking around here driving your car with the windows down like ain't shit going on. Unfortunately, it is, boo. Mm. You get in your car, you roll all your windows down, let your wig blow in the wind, and you're not really understanding what's going on. I need the people to understand what's going on. All right. The boat. Y'all saw I did a video on the backup channel. Now it didn't do too good. I think that video only got a couple of views on it, which is fine for me because that channel, it's growing in its own right over there. But here's what I want to say about the ship that hit the Brooklyn Bridge. So I had done just a little research there, and I come to find out, they were. Okay, interesting. Okay, they were celebrating something that they do every year. Okay, and y'all, it was people standing up on that ship, and you could literally see. Yeah, it was coming from Mexico. You could literally see them folks falling down as soon as it hit that bridge. As soon as every one of those, what you call those things, whatever you call it. As soon as, hey, Melanin Beauty, Erica, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Sean, Tara. Good morning, everybody. If I didn't speak, Miss Megan. Hey, y'all. You can, hey, Miss LaQuanda, you can literally see them people falling off of that thing or hanging on for dear life. I saw one man was at the literal top and he literally fell all the way down. I don't know if, like, some of them you could see them falling and like catching on to something and holding on. This man, I literally saw this man fall all the way down, and it really broke my heart because that's just that is absolutely insane. It's insane. Prayers to the families. There were 2 individuals who passed away. There are 2 individuals out of the 19 who are in critical condition. So 17 are recovering. They were injured, but 2 are in critical condition, and then 2 have passed away. It's just really sad to sit back and see these things happening. It really is. It really is. Now they're saying that the electricity on the boat is what caused it. Mass. Thank you. What's going on? Let's get into it. Food TV. Hey, Miss Sherry, how y'all doing this morning? So when I saw that, I was like, whoa, that is crazy. That is crazy. And to top that off, I'm just kind of wondering, y'all didn't do no, the people who run that boat, y'all didn't do no research as to how tall those things needed to be before you try to go under a bridge. Now, somebody need to ask them questions. Or maybe since the electricity went off, they had no intentions on going under that bridge. I don't know. What I do know is this here. It was a sad situation. Very sad situation. Let's see. The Diddy case is a distraction. However, he does need to be. Oh, absolutely. But it's a distraction to keep our eyes and ears off what's really going on in the world, in my opinion. Yeah, that's why I said, this week I'm gonna try to go live 2 times this week, despite going live and covering the Diddy case, just to keep you guys in the know of what's going on, because it's a lot. It's a lot, honey. It's a lot. I believe they had someone in charge. Yeah, I would think that. Oh, the boat wasn't headed to the. Okay, it drifted when the power went out. Okay. Understandable. Um, Understandable. I mean, I get it. They were very close to that bridge, no, but anyway, they were gonna turn around and go back the other way. I don't know. I just know it's sad. Okay, coming all the way from Mexico, and then people standing up on that thing, them pirates and stuff. Child, I can't. Hey, sweet pea, what's going on? How are you? My recap for the Real Housewives will air tomorrow. Today I have a I love this. Okay, sorry y'all. I was watching I was watching on Instagram. Y'all know the Pace family, the Pace sisters. Y'all know the Anointed Pace sisters. Anybody in here know who the Anointed Pace sisters are? If you don't remember them, let me give you a good memory. Is when they were on Ayanna Fix My Life, and she told one of the sisters that she was nice nasty. Hey, Bama girl, sweet pea, what's going on? But I was looking here, and they were in Houston. I'm glad that they didn't let like Duranis's passing and LaShawn's passing. I'm really glad that they didn't allow that to like keep them from doing things. Now we don't necessarily have like the Pace sisters, but we have the Pace family, and I'm here for it. Now that includes LaShawn's daughter, Duranis's son, and just all of the people, and I'm just excited about it. But anyway, they were in Houston. They did a concert last night in Houston, and y'all know Major, who was in Major's done a couple of things. He was in Star. He was Carlotta's son in Star. Y'all remember Major? But anyway, Major was on their Sprinter van, and he surprised them. Major and JJ Harrison was on their Sprinter van and surprised them for their concert. And I just thought that was dope. Anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about before that. Got distracted. I don't know what I was talking about before that. Excuse my manners. Oh, you good, Big Steak? Good morning, Nicole. You remember them? Listen, let me tell y'all, the Pace family. I've heard some samples of their new upcoming music. It sounds really good, y'all. I can't wait. Can't wait for it to come out. And then, if I'm not mistaken, they're gonna be down to the City Winery in Atlanta. I want to say either next month or July. I want to say it's June 16th or something like that. I'll get the date for you guys. If you guys are in the Atlanta area and are interested, I don't know if the tickets are sold out or anything, but I know they're gonna sell quick. Listen, y'all. So those are really the things that I wanted to talk about. Joe Biden says cancer touches us all, like so many of you, Jill and I have learned that we are the strongest in the broken places. Thank you for lifting us up with love and support. Okay. So I just love that all these celebrities are celebrating Jamal. I love it. I see Fantasia supporting Jamal. I see Jennifer Hudson supporting Jamal. I've seen so many celebrities supporting Jamal. So Jamal, my brother, kudos to you. Congratulations on winning American Idol. And definitely congratulations on winning, doing something that you love to do. And not only do you love to do it, but you also have, he's been on Sunday Best before, in case if you guys don't know that. And he was up against some heavy hitters, but Jamal, his voice has matured. He sounds amazing. I enjoyed everything. And then on top of that, he sings for the master. So him being able to do the inspirational season of American Idol, I think is really dope. So again, I just want to give him all the kudos. And see, this is something that Lizzo said not too long ago. We have a hard time congratulating people. We have a hard time giving people their flowers. We have a hard time lifting people up. We have a hard time really just saying, yo, you did that. We really have a hard time doing that. And I feel like in the year of 2025, that is what we need to be doing more of. Celebrating people, congratulating people, just letting them know. Because guess what? You congratulating people, you celebrating people, it don't take nothing away from you. Let me say that again for them in the back. I see it's a couple people back there in the back. Y'all stop playing back there in that best of you and come on up in here because I got something I want to say. All right. Let me say it one more time. Celebrating people, showing people love, letting them know that they did that, just being all around an amazing, just it don't cost you nothing. It won't hurt you. It won't hurt your business. It won't hurt nothing you got going on. If anything, it ain't nothing but a blessing. Because guess what? It's showing that you can let folks know, like, hey, you did that. You did that. You understand what I'm saying? See, y'all not talking to me this morning. Y'all not talking to me this morning. I should see all kind of checks or amens or 100s in a chat or something. Why y'all got this? Why y'all got that spirit? Why y'all got that spirit of not being able to congratulate people or show people love? Why y'all why do we do that? Why can we not take a little moment to just show somebody some love and just let them know, hey, you out here doing your big one, keep it pushing. Congratulate folks. That's all I'm saying. Get your blessing. Get your blessing. Okay. Anywho, anyway, anyhow, y'all, that's my show for this morning. I know it's short. However, I told you guys that I will be coming back after I get done doing a few things this morning, and we will immediately get into what we have missed for day 6 of the trial. Don Richards is back on the stand. Excuse me. Oh, Lord. Don Richards is back on the stand. And hopefully they'll be done with her today. According to Inner City Press, it sounds like they are probably going to be done with her today. I know that the prosecution was, or she was giving her testimony on Friday. So we shall see. Tomorrow we still will do our political talk. I'm just going to have to figure out maybe just kind of take a break from the trial while maybe they're on break or something and do our live. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but we're gonna do it. Okay. And then today we will be dropping a video over on Patreon. in regards to a full breakdown of Sunday Carter, and Shawnee O'Neal and Brandy. Okay. I went back and I grabbed some stuff that some of us I know we forgot about. Okay. I went back and grabbed some old tweets, some old Instagram posts from Shawnee and from and the people want to argue with me about Shawnee never being a mean girl. Y'all are crazy. Shawnee has definitely been a mean girl. And when I premiere that video over on my Patreon, y'all will see that Shawnee's a mean girl. And listen, you may not care about basketball wives or nothing like that, but check out the video anyway. All right. With that being said, y'all, I will see you guys probably in the next few hours. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful day. And make sure that you celebrate somebody. Pray for St. Louis. Pray for Joe Biden. Congratulate Jamal. And all of the things. Y'all have a good day, and I will talk to y'all later. All right. Peace.